You're getting sloppy.
Vlad, where have you been?
Not important. We've got a full night's work to do.
Hold on. You should let the Count know you're back.
Later. When I rule the vampire clans, I'm gonna need an edge. I need to know the histories, the traditions, and most importantly, the dark secrets.
The predicament in paper is blank. Without that wisdom, how are you going to lead them?
My darker side's part of me now. My powers are honed and I'm ready to rule. I write my own destiny.
And how do you see that? Still think humans and vampires can live in harmony?
Don't worry. I've seen the light. Of all the clans, the Barak worry me the most. They're highly respected and hold great influence. If they go against me, it'd be hard to maintain order.
They do have a weakness. During the East Blood War, they secretly betrayed their allies in return for leverage in the new code.
Winfield! Where's my fang floss? You're back! Why wasn't I informed?
We've been busy.
I've been worried. I'm sure if my heart wasn't as unforgiving as tempered steel, there'd be a tear in my eye.
No need to worry. I'm fine.
Tell me all about your adventures. I'll insist Renfield prepares something edible.
Sorry, Dad, but I want to do some work with Bertram before school.
Well, surely you're not going to bother with school.
Well, it's important to keep up pretense.
Well, let me help. What are you doing?
We're studying vampire clans.
Excellent. I could tell you some wonderful stories.
I don't want stories. I want facts. And Bertrand knows those.
Right. I'll leave you to it then.
Let's go.
First up, double maths.
You really have to learn to take challenges in your stride. I could teach you some coping mechanisms if you like.
Ingrid, he's back! When did you get here?
Last night.
And you didn't think to come and see me?
It's been hectic.
Vlad.
What? You don't do hugs.
I've changed.
Apparently.
When you left me to burn in the sunlight, I hit rock bottom. In therapy, I realized that I have to be satisfied with who I am and not envy other people. I think you're going to make a great leader.
I've only been gone a week, right? Slayer.
Who's that?
Jonathan Van Helsing. He's from a family of pathetic slayers, or was until Vlad mind-wiped them to forget all about the existence of vampires.
And has it worn off?
Vlad's about to find out.
Hi.
Vlad! This is mad! You go to this school? I don't believe this.
So, what are you doing here?
My mum landed a job with the local education authority. She had to see Miss Macaulay. Seeing as we're relocating, I thought I'd check out the sixth form.
Total coincidence, then.
Total. Why did you leave Stokely in such a rush? I mean, one minute you was there and the next...
Down to Dad. You remember what he was like, don't you?
Who could forget? Bonkers. Good laugh, though.
That's him.
Oh. A bit awkward.
Why awkward?
Same old Ingrid. Still in denial. Look, I'm putting on my hands. I shouldn't have dumped you the way I did.
Had a good look round?
Yeah.
Your mum's waiting for you in my office.
Great. Catch you later.
Why does that insect think we were an item?
I always thought you'd make a great couple.
Curse those Van Helsings. There's only one way to deal with slayers.
Wipe them out.
I agree. But it could be a trick. They could be an advance guard spying on us for the Slayers Guild.
And how do we find that out?
Test if their mind wipes are still intact.
Well, there's definitely something wrong with Jono's. I'd never have that creep as a boyfriend.
It's common for victims of mind wipes to make up memories. Helps fill the gaps.
If the Van Helsings were coming to slay us, I don't think they'd knock first, do you?
Enter.
Morning. Here's an old friend of yours.
I couldn't believe it when Jono told me. Mr. Count. And Vlad.
Hi.
And Ingrid.
Hello.
Oh, it's so lovely to see you all.
Yeah.
So, governor of a school. I always said you should work with children.
Oh, very kind. You're looking lovely as always.
Still a charmer.
That hasn't changed.
So, how's that husband of yours?
I'm afraid Eric was killed. In an accident.
Really? How
Tragic.
Yes, of course, tragic.
Those memories of us all back in Stokely, they really kept us going. The line dancing, and the Valentine's party, the time I came and stayed with you for the weekend.
Good times.
Do you know, they really were.
Well, we should be getting on.
What exactly are you doing today?
I'll be in Miss McCauley's office, working through initiatives that affect the school.
Excellent.
Perhaps see you all later.
Yeah? Bye.
Well, she didn't come to stay for the weekend. I had her chained up in a dungeon.
She was totally at ease with us. Her heart didn't miss a beat.
But they still need to be tested. I need you to go along with Jono's imaginary romance. Use your time together to put his mind wipe under pressure. Make sure he's not faking it.
If that's what you want,
It is.
I'll do it. Cross my cold, dead heart. I'm a team player now.
And Dad, stay away from Mina. I know what a weakness you have for the necks of beautiful women, but it's vital you all do exactly what I say. Do you understand?
Yes.
Didn't hear you, Dad.
Yes, Vlad. I understand.
Thank you.
How did it go?
I think we're harmless.
Big mistake.
4 versus 2 doesn't seem fair. The way the Count looks at me makes me want to drive a stake into his heart.
It's just one day. Once I've got the layout of the Dracula's quarters and you've worked out the size of the nest in the school, we're out of here.
Please be careful. I lost your dad to vampires. I don't want to lose you too.
Don't force.
They'll try and test your mind wipe. If you see any vampire stuff.
I know what to do. I'm a trained slayer. At the top of my game. I remembered how much you liked little, fluffy bunnies.
What a good memory you've got.
Always pretending you're so tough. When inside, you're just a big old softie. Miss me? Of course you have. I still get choked when I remember you begging me not to end it, the casting in Stokely.
I don't think I actually begged.
Well, you did. On your knees.
Well, I've moved on now.
You've matured. We both have. That's why I want to give us another go.
Why not?
So you guys have picked up where you left off?
Do you fancy a walk? It's a lovely day.
I don't really do the sun.
You're always trying to get a tan.
Not anymore. Pale and interesting. That's me.
Well, there must be somewhere we can hang out. Why don't you show me where you live?
Oh, I don't think so.
No, good idea. Maybe seeing some of our old stuff might bring back some memories.
Great.
I'll catch you up. Won't be a minute.
If Ingrid's testing Jono, shouldn't someone be doing the same to Mina?
All sorted. Dad won't be able to resist biting Mina and I've warned him off her. And if she's a slayer, she won't be able to pass up the opportunity to stake him.
My dear Mina, I'll be delighted if you join me for some tea.
That would be lovely, Mr. Count, but I'm afraid I'm far too busy.
Well, I'm sure you could spare 15 minutes to catch up on old times. I warn you, I'm not prepared to take no for an answer. Yes.
So, what sticks most in your mind about the castle in Stokely?
The laughter.
No screaming, cries of tortured souls and anguish.
You're weird sometimes.
This is me.
Cool room. But that's a coffin. Only vamp...
Mind wipe working perfectly.
This is nice. Just like old times.
Really?
Yeah. I'm so glad you talked me into it. Shall I pour?
Please.
Heavier than I thought. Jono's doing well at school. I know I'm biased, but I really do think the sky's the limit for him. How's your Vlad getting on?
He's excelling. He's destined for great, great things. In my opinion, of course.
I've been looking for you. Your dad's got Mina in there. Come on.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. We need to make sure that Mina's mind wipe is intact.
No matter who you put in danger?
I'm helping everyone in the long run.
The old Vlad would never have done this.
Well, I know the slays are lethal, but believe me, I know what I'm doing.
Okay.
I adore what you've done with your hair.
Thank you.
And what a charming necklace. Oh dear, I think it's coming loose. Allow me to fasten it for you.
No, it's fine.
Nonsense. It would be my pleasure. Forgive me for saying so, but you have the most beautiful neck.
It's just like any other.
Always so modest. And so terribly sweet.
Dad. Oh. Well, I just saw Miss Van Helsing run out, I thought.
I think I might have offended her. Perhaps gone too far.
Your familiarity is making me very uncomfortable. Excuse me.
Well, what can I say? You were right. I can't resist a beautiful woman.
Someone had to check out Mina?
You used me! Like some crash test dummy!
Well, what better way to assess her? No true slayer could pass up the opportunity to stake the great Count Dracula.
What if it had gone wrong? What if I'd been staked?
Then we would have known she was a slayer. You wouldn't have died in vain.
Bad mood, Master.
A very, very bad mood.
I can feel your pain. Any particular reason?
That upstart Bertrand. He and Vlad used me like some underling. Bertrand is influencing him, I know it. That oozing continental wannabat is trying to replace me as Vlad's right-hand man.
Why don't you have his guts for garters, Master?
Crushing him isn't the answer. I need to be more subtle. Make Vlad see him for the treacherous little worm that he is.
You remember Jono, don't you, Dad?
Sadly.
Ignore him. You sure you're okay?
Fainting like that was freaky.
Must be all the excitement.
Wow, this is so weird. I so remember that chair.
What do you remember about it?
Your dad asleep in it, snoring away, mouth wide open. Why does your dad like all his houses to be so gloomy?
Think he gets it from his parents.
Is his mind wipe secure?
Watch. Jono?
Well, don't do that.
It proves his mind wipe is working and it's fun.
Yeah, well, there might only be so many times it'll reboot.
What happened?
You got overexcited again.
This is so weird. I don't normally do this. Oh, before I forget, got you a little prezi, Ingrid.
What is it? Why have you got me this?
I remember how much you love ballet.
I'll just leave you both to it.
Please, don't let me interrupt. I want to thank you for the loyalty and devotion you've shown my son. It's a comfort to know that Vlad has such a steadfast friend to help him.
Thank you.
Chosen one or not, Vlad can't avoid the naivety of youth. Well, you're only young yourself, barely 400, but already You're wise enough to know there's only one way to deal with slayers.
Sparing the Van Helsings could be a costly mistake.
I knew you were a man I could rely on. Now, it's up to us, as his regent and tutor, to nudge Vladdy back onto the right path. Suppose, for example, a vampire was staked and there was irrefutable proof that Van Helsing was responsible. The presence of a monogrammed stake would do it. A trophy from the old days.
Vlad would then have to see things from our point of view and dispense of them.
Your reading of the situation is faultless.
All we need now is a victim.
Has the new, oh so helpful Ingrid been annoying you as much as she has me?
Thanks for a lovely time. When will I see you again?
Don't want to rush things, do we? Couple of years?
Joker. Why don't I surprise you? One day you'll open your eyes and there I'll be. Mission accomplished.
None of the kids or teachers have been bitten. Did you get a good look around?
Ingrid gave me a guided tour.
Finally dropped the act, have you?
Don't know what you're talking about.
Good try. But those pressure bands around your wrists to control your heart rate were the first things to give you away.
Honestly,
Then I recognized your thermoglasses used to measure body heat. Standard Slayer issue. That was the real clincher.
Vladdy, we have a slight problem with Bertrand.
Go on.
I think he's about to stake your sister.
Stupid Jono! Oh, I hate him!
You can relax. I'm one of you.
We know. We know all about you.
How?
The Slayers Guild received information that you and the Draculas were here.
and they told us what happened to your brother.
You know where Ryan is?
No.
Wait. I can give you information about the Chosen One. I can tell you where he is.
Sorry.
So what do you plan to do?
Vlad mind-wiped my husband. And when a vampire attacked him, he passed out. The vampire finished him off. We're coming back to wipe out the Draculas, especially Vlad.
No, you can't destroy them. There's this book, the Predictum in Paver. It contains all the vampire secrets.
Let me down!
Okay.
You're getting good at that.
Thanks to Bertrand.
Delicious irony.
What's going on?
I could explain.
Bertrand thought it would be a good idea to reduce you to a pile of ash. Then frame the Van Helsings for it so I'd go after them.
Good plan. Apart from the me bit.
It wasn't my idea, it was his.
Is there no end to your conniving?
Vlad, you gotta believe me.
I told you how I wanted this played, and you disobeyed me. If you ever go against my orders again, I will personally drive a stake through your heart.
Impressive. You really are growing into the role.
I better not find out you had anything to do with this.
I'm your man through and through. Team Vlad.
Yay.
If you go crashing in now, they'll destroy it before we can get near it. Don't you think the Slayers Guild would want its information?
How do we know we can trust you?
I could have turned you in the minute I worked out you were faking. If this book is what I think it is, it could tell us how to destroy all vampires everywhere. Just like that.
Okay, you've got 2 weeks.
If you find out any information in the meantime, give us a call.
But in exactly 2 weeks, book or no book, we are coming back. And the Draculas will be dust.
Tervetuloa Lapin sydänmaille tasan puolen tunnin kuluttua. Silloin alkaa 5-osainen Peltsin Lappi. Avausjaksossa on luvassa muun muassa shamaanin mystisiä vinkkejä.
UMK 2013. Tee biisi nyt, haku alkaa syyskuussa.
Vihaan. En mä rakaista.
Yksi suhde kuumenee, toisella taas eron mielessä. Tangon täyteinen viikko tuo uuden käänteen.
Ystävyys on, mutta toivottavasti säilyy hyvänä ja syvenee entisestään.
Siellä on nyt vähän draamaa ilmassa.
Se saa ollakin draamaa.
Mulla oli helppoa, että jos alkoi sanoa jotain, niin se vaihtui se pari siinä. Ole nyt sinä hiljaa.
Perjantaina 2.
This is it. It's your chance to do something positive. That's what community service is all about. People out there that think you're scum, show them they're wrong.
Yeah, but what if they're right?
What is that?
Move!
Something's happening to me.
You stormed the line, you've done something to us.
What if we're meant to be like superheroes?
You were dead. Time went backwards.
God has chosen us to sweep the Vatican clean of corruption.
Men jag sa ju till dig att det inte gick på vanliga hemförsäkringen.
Nej, det sa du inte, Alex.
Jo, det sa jag.
Nej, det hade jag kommit ihåg om du hade sagt det.
Nej, men vi har ingen drulledel på hemförsäkringen, så vill du vara helt säker ska du absolut teckna den där. Ja, okej.
Vuosituhannen suosituin komediasarja Ruotsissa, s03e10, onnea onkimassa, nyt toinen tuotantokausi Yle Femmalla.
Boom boom, likey.
S03e10, tiistaisin 21. elokuuta alkaen Yle Femmalla.
Aina kun mä relaan, mä kuuntelen Radio Suomea. Se on Suomen kesäradio.